Hello, hello, hello. I'm back and I look insane right now, but it's all in my head. Today, we're going to be talking about my secret to life. And yeah, it took me a long time to realize this secret, but we learned it, and now we must share it to other people so people can learn it, and then everyone can stop worrying. But if you can tell, my eyes are very puffy because I was crying. Because another incident happened at my school. What incident? I'm not going to get into it, but it did involve me overreacting. This turned something bigger than it actually is. And I do this more than often. And I'm the only person thinking like this. No one else, majority of the time, is overreacting besides me. So I realized if I'm the one only reacting, maybe I shouldn't react because other people are not doing it. Therefore, it's not important. Okay? Hi, my name is Sophia, and I used to be depressed slash down bad not that long ago. I used to care what people think. A little bit in me still does. But I had to break it. I didn't know I was breaking it, like the anxiety and everything. But I did. And when I realized breaking that invisible line of caring what other people think and overreacting to things that shouldn't have a reaction, my life started to become better. Even though this massive ass pimple, and even when I turn to the side, do you see that or do you don't? Like for real. Okay, but that's overreacting. That's life. I get a pimple, but then it goes away, and then it forms a scar. But that's okay because I'm not the only one. Okay, so let's get into it. So, I also might add rubber bands to my hair while I talk, just cause. So, I think I'm just gonna add it like right here. I'm just gonna see. Now I have to be quick because there's people might need to use the bathroom, and I don't want to do this in my room because this bathroom has excellent lighting. But I say this on a certain website all the time. I say this to people even though they're not watching because I know if I say it out loud, I get the idea because sometimes I forget that my life was terrible because I overthinked and slash overreacted over little teeny things. So in middle school, specifically 8th grade, it was like where everything hit me at once, to be honest. And I don't know where this came from, but it was just constant worry about how other people think about me. It was bad, and this was only when I was in school and out in public. But when I was home, it was a different story. And I used to play video games a lot, and this helped me kind of like regain like control and to be like it's never that serious. So I never mentioned like whenever I'm on this website, which is Kick, and I talk about like this, I never mentioned that like video games helped me break shit down and rebuild up shit. Because I am a talker, okay? I know I'm breaking, but it will all make sense in the end. Just sit there and be with me. Okay? But yeah, if you play video games, you know you run into bitches who just love talking shit. So in 8th grade, playing video games more than I do now. And I was just arguing with people, not taking things seriously. But when I was in public, it would be a different story. Like I would get so much anxiety and care about what people were thinking and saying about me, even though nobody came up and said anything to me about like, girl, I care about this, that. I just assumed that for no fucking reason. And look where that got me. But it made my life a living hell because the constant thought, like my right side of my brain just kept on saying, don't do that because someone will look at you a certain way. Don't do this, don't do that, and overreacting and not taking a break and be like, girl, did they say that to you? Who said that to you? Why are you getting this idea? You're getting this, it's made up in your head. to belittle you down instead of building you up. You only live one life. So why sit there and give a fuck about what you think other people says and think about you? But in reality, no one, like that's how I like to frame it, okay? No one during this time in 8th grade came up to me. It was like, Sophia, I do not like your outfit. Sophia, your hair's ugly. No one told me that. I just assumed that because when I looked in the mirror, I hated it, so I felt like other people hated it. But even if they hated it or not, they never came up to me and said anything. Step one. Dun dun dun. Step one. Like that's like when I started to realize that, I was like, why am I spending so much energy on overthinking and over caring about what I think people are gonna say or what I think people are thinking about me? But anyways, back to the 8th grade. It was a weird stage in my life, like so weird. It was just like it was only happening like in 8th grade. Like I don't know. I guess like it's because maybe I lost. See, I don't know what was the reason. It wasn't even I was depressed because when I come home, I play video games and then act very loud and erratic. And then when I go in school, I act like this quiet, introverted person. But that's not who I was. I just felt like I needed to act that way, so I don't get into fights or I don't want to feel like people don't like me. It's who gives a fuck what people like. See, this is me now. This is me now saying who gives a fuck. But in reality, like back then, I was like, people did give a fuck, even though nobody came up to me. No one was saying nothing to me, blah, blah, blah. But it was bad, and this is how bad it was. I was staying in bathrooms, constantly had sad music blasting in my ears. I don't know, what was I sad about? Like, I don't know, but skipping a lot. Like I remember I got like a security guard like was like, girl, like why are you always in the bathroom? Cause I don't even know, she was like kept keeping an eye on me, but like I got sent to the principal's office. But did that stop me from skipping? No. I was wearing black all day because I felt like if I didn't wear black, people were gonna think I'm weird. Like, I didn't wear any colors. My hair was black, and look at me now. Okay, but my hair was black, like it, and if you don't, my favorite color is pink. That's why I'm adding pink rubber bands in my fucking red ass hair. So black, because I thought it was weird to wear colors, and I thought it was tacky getting colors in your hair. Look at me now. But yeah, have so much anxiety. That's why I had music, and music really did help me, like back in the day and now, like it still does. Because without music, I would have been like that. Like I wouldn't, but I was listening to sad music. When I started to listen to like fast Britney Spears kind of music, like fast, like that's what I like. But like when I was listening to sad music every day, going to places like going to school, like I just felt sad all the time. And then I was overthinking and basically doing things for other people. I didn't have any friends. I did have friends in 7th grade, and then like the friends I did have like just didn't want to talk to me no more. So I didn't talk, and I felt like something was wrong with me out in public. And then when I come home, I'd just be loud and just acting like myself. So something changed, and I didn't realize it. I didn't know what was going on. When I was a freshman, that changed, I guess. Oh my god, she's gonna knock on the door. Look. She's gonna knock on the door. Hurry up, or I really don't have to hurry up. I can make her wait, okay? It's on my time, See, this is what I used to do, like all the time, like think about other people's needs besides mine. But when I do that, like when I do that, I immediately snap myself out of it. I'm like, fuck that. Like I was in the bathroom first. Why am I like, you're not even gonna be in here? Like my sister, she's weird as shit, but oh, this is cute. Oh, this is cute, right? I don't even look pink. I don't know why I want to add pink. I know on the side too. Okay. But anyways, what changed? So freshman in high school, that's what's changed. I was in a different environment. I was in a different building. The building was larger, and that helped me get my self-confidence. Now this is where the music comes in. Now music helps me because it makes me feel like the main character. But when I was listening to sad music and stuff like that, like I was thinking everyone else was worrying about me instead of worrying about myself. Now when I was listening to this music, like the angelic, not angelic, but like music that's like just makes you think about yourself, daydream about yourself, right? So I was listening to that kind of music. It really did help me. Like sometimes I don't think that, like I never bring that up. Like, but music really did help me because it made me like only think I'm the main character, which I am, according to me. I mean, I am the main character. It's my like I'm living in this body. Obviously, I would think that, but anyways, freshmen, and then people awaken the devil inside of me. Okay, now I do say this in general. Like I say, there's a devil inside of me, but there literally is. Like when I argue with people, like something awakens inside of me. So these girls tried to pick a fight with me when I was a freshman, and I literally was like not letting them like try to pick on me or whatever they were trying to do. Mama wasn't having it. They awoken and the demon inside of me that always wants to come out, but just didn't because I forced it down / not letting people disrespect me, type shit. So I was like, when I was like arguing with these girls, usually because I was skipping, like I would skip and then they were like, since they have nothing better to do, like let's just like pick on the girl who's like quiet in the farthest stall type shit. But I didn't allow them to do that to me, okay? I didn't at all. So when I was arguing, like it was only like 3 times this happened, but it did help me. Like oh, it's never that serious. So but like when I was done with these arguments, I was like, it's never that serious. Like I don't know why I thought something really bad was gonna happen to me if I like argue with a girl or like, because I just was like, my excuse was I don't want to get into fights, like da 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 da. It's like I just want everyone to like me and stuff like that, technically. But not technically, because in the video game world, I didn't care if people didn't like me. I didn't like them. But in the real world, I was caring, which was like that's so bizarre to me. Like I don't know how I did that, but I did that. Okay. But yeah, they woken the devil that only comes out when I'm playing video games or like things like that. Type shit. Good vibe. So why am I saying type shit? Like what is wrong with me? Okay. I don't know why I'm saying that, but so that did something because I was like, okay, so it's not that serious. And if you need to check somebody, you need to check someone because I'm not gonna let someone disrespect me, even though I'm like overthinking and stuff. Like I'm not gonna allow that to happen. Like why would I? And the funny thing is, like, I don't know why I like thought I was gonna allow that to happen, just because I didn't want to get in a fight or something, which was like weird, but. I don't know, do we like it? I don't know. But and then, like, it opened my eyes, and then the video game world opened my eyes too, because I didn't know why I didn't think, like, the people who playing video games with me are actually real people. Well, I knew that, but I didn't, like, since I didn't see their faces, like, a human face, I didn't, like, compared to this, I don't know. I don't know what I'm really trying to say, but I do. But I don't know how to put it into words. But don't let nobody disrespect you. Okay? But you need to know, like, when, like, if they disrespect everyone, they're not gonna learn from you. But, like, don't let somebody punk you out. Don't let somebody run you out of shit because you're scared of what's gonna happen to you. You should be scared of what that mindset's gonna do to you. Because if I continue caring what other people had to say, like, what I thought they were gonna say, like caring about other people rather than myself, that's gonna lead me to a path of suicide. Okay, and which is not okay to do. So that's what I have to say. I mean, like, it's the same thing over and over again that I always repeat. Like, don't care. Like, it's never that serious. Like, I was crying today because of an incident that happened at school, but then I should have just talked it out. I should have, like, not overreacted. But that's, like, a different video. I was just talking about, like, this video was mainly about, like, stop overthinking things. But like partially why I was crying is because I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and I'm not gonna think for you, especially if you're not thinking about me. Why would I sit there and think about you? I'm thinking about myself. And this happened in school, and then my mom got involved, and I was just like crying because I was just like stressed the fuck out. I was like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, this school is putting me through too much, but it will never break me down. It might make me cry and be stressed and make like large pimples on my forehead, but you're never gonna break me down. I'm gonna break you down. I'll shoot you down. Okay. But me and my mother talked it out, which is rare. Okay. And then it made